Okay, today was day 25 of the heavy metal and parasite detox cleanse that I've been doing. It's a 30-day cleanse, so we are close to the end. I don't have any crazy symptoms to report. I thought the acne was getting better. I think we're nearing the end, hopefully. Doesn't seem to be getting worse like it was before. But yeah, anyways, otherwise, the deer exercise, I'm doing that religiously twice a day. I do it in the morning right before I get out of bed, and then I do it in the evening right before I go to bed. It is massaging the breast in rotations up to 360 rotations and then pelvic floor exercises. I started with a new coaching client today for the program. I'm super excited. She's been doing the exercise, I think, about 2 weeks now. She actually started her period the day after she started the exercises. So we will have another coaching call in 2 weeks. So that will be exciting to see. She might be like starting her period after right before our coaching call. I'm not sure. We'll see how it all works out with the timing. Hopefully, it will help alleviate some of her PMS symptoms as well as possibly like shortening her period. This will only be her second period, so I will know more. But my other client that has been doing the deer exercise for a little over 2 months now, I think. I'd have to ask if she knew or go back through my messages to see exactly when she started. But she's had 2 periods now since she started doing the deer exercise, and her periods normally last around 7 days, and she said her last one was 3.5 days. So that's a significant change already. And she's noticed significant changes in her symptoms, like her nausea and headaches that she used to get related to her period. So that's super exciting, like so exciting. The only thing that I can tell you, the only regret I have is just not starting sooner. So that's what that like if you want a free copy, I can send you a PDF of the what it is for the deer exercise. If you want to read the whole book, it's called The Tao of Sexology. You can find it on, well, they don't print it anymore, so you have to find a used version. I found mine on thriftbooks.com. You can also order it off of Amazon, but yeah, I can help you find the resources if you need help. So I'm just going to keep talking about the deer exercise, encourage it as a form. Apparently, it was used for thousands and thousands of years ago as a form of natural family planning. Some of what we talked about a little bit on our coaching call today was the fact that sexual energy and life force energy, or Kundalini, is likely the same thing. I don't know that I don't personally feel like there's a difference. I feel like the fact that we are so disconnected and like shamed around sex and certain things in our current life is part of the design of the Matrix to keep us disconnected, and not only from ourselves, but also from Source or God or all of the higher powers. And then the other really important and amazing thing about doing the deer exercise is it gives you as a woman, which also there's a men's version. So I highly encourage, if you're a man, you should look into that. I'm not a man, so I don't have that experience. I am trying to, I mean, if you really wanted me to coach you as a man, I'm not necessarily opposed to it, but I don't have that own personal experience. So that's where I'm really kind of focusing on the women's sexual health, is because I'm a woman and I have that experience to share my own experience. But again, there's a deer exercise for both men and women. But having that connection to yourself and to your body and spending that time focusing on your energy and rebuilding your connection to self raises your life force energy, your sexual energy, and then also in turn makes you more connected to your higher self, God, source, the universe, all of those things. So just like working out or yoga is a practice, the deer exercise is a practice. It's something that you have to work into your routine. And we have a lunar eclipse tomorrow night. And one of the things or the themes that is supposed to be coming up with this eclipse is that you will be evaluating like your routines and where you're putting your energy. So I think that's very interesting how it's a connection. There are no coincidences, but it's not a routine. Like now I have consistently worked that into my routine. I do have some changes, like I want to start doing yoga regularly again, daily. So there's different things that I'm making changes in my routine, but I have been so consistent with this. I know it's going to work. I've seen my period go from 6 days down to 3 days. No, it was definitely like 2.5 days. This could be the month that it stops. I'm not sure. I don't have those psychic abilities to tell me when it's going to start working. The book says it can take anywhere from 6 months to a year. But the idea is that you activate your life force energy within your body so that your energy is maintained instead of being released with menstruation, so that all of the nutrients and vitamins that you would lose in your period or your menstruation would be kept within your body and reabsorbed and maintained. And it's supposed to heal your uterus, help with fibroids, cysts, PCOS, endometriosis, all of those things. So I'm really excited to see how having that energy stay within your body, because we as women go through a lot, like a period of low energy loss. Like it's draining to have your period and be bleeding for 6 days, right? Like 5 to 7 days is the average for most women. But so I do think that understanding your cycle, tracking your cycle, and learning about your cycle is very important. The idea is not to just get rid of your period because we don't want to have our periods anymore. The idea is to actually maintain the energy within our body and heal our body through that instead of losing it with our period. So that's like the ultimate goal of why I'm doing the deer exercise, to see if it can help me in all aspects of health and just make me more healthy overall in general. Also, health is a holistic approach. If you're drinking alcohol, eating like shit, doing bad things to your body, if you have a super negative mindset, all of that will play in even if you're doing the deer exercise. So you gotta focus on making small, healthy habit changes that lead to big results in the long term. Spending time in nature, eating healthy, whole, and raw foods as possible, avoiding processed foods, avoiding artificial sugar, drinking water, maybe tea, but limiting your caffeine, limiting sugars, dyes, alcohol, exercise, strength training. It's all important. Avoiding stressful situations, including jobs, doing things that spark your creativity, bring you joy, things that you find that make you happy. All of those things play into it. So yes, you should do the deer exercise. It's a great place to start, but it's a culmination of everything. So pairing the deer exercise with energy healing and having a safe space for a coaching container, I think is just going to be really transformative for a lot of women. And that's why I've created the Blooming Doe Coaching Program. And that was my tangent for tonight. Tomorrow will be day 26. I'll have another update for you. Not sure if I'll be doing a daily update after I finish the cleanse. I'm going to try to work on like having a little bit more of a plan and a structure to some of this stuff. So maybe it will be once or twice a week, but I will see. I might get a hair up my ass and want to still continue doing the nightly updates, but yeah, we'll see how it unfolds and how it evolves. I'm excited for what's to come. And if you have any questions, please give me a comment, find me on my website, or you can find me on social media, and I'm happy to see you there. Okay, have a great night. Love you. Bye.